We have finally made it to the end of 2022 with the constant barrage of all the awesome 18 scale model cars that have come out from a variety of brands. I have to do one of the most toughest jobs at the end of the year with this channel, and that's trying to pick out my top 10 favorites from everything that released. This is actually not one of them, so buckle up and let's get started right now. Number 10, we have the ignition model Honda Civic EK9. This is actually their very new tooling that they released here in 2022. This was the very first one that was announced. I actually did a review video recently on the red version, but here we have it in white. Super nicely detailed, couple of aftermarket aesthetics, lowered stance, and they have a whole plethora of releases in terms of colors and setups. So ignition model always bringing the fire when it comes to their 18 scale line. It's cool to see another brand getting into the game of 18 scale EK9 CTRs. Next up, coming in at number 9, another Honda, but not an EK9. We have the Honda NSX-R. This is the late model version, not the pop-up version. So these have the static headlights and updated front bumper. NA2 version, fully open. You've got trunk, engine bay, both doors, and hood. AUTOART doing its thing that it normally does. And they also released this in a variety of colors as well. This would be one that would have been very hard to attain because they did not have the US license, so you could not get one here in the US. So we had to go overseas, find somebody that carries this, and get one from over there. By now, these are probably super hard to find, but if you're a fan of the NSX, this was definitely one to add to your collection. Coming in at number 8. Number 8, we have one from Kyosho, and this is going to be the Nissan Z32 edition. I think Nissan Z fans are very familiar with this car. This is going to be the IMSA winter car in all its glory. Now, the thing about the Z32 is we don't get too many model cars of this make and model, unfortunately. However, there has been a shift recently in the model car collecting community, and some of the brands have been coming out with some awesome stuff. But Kyosho coming out with this amazing setup, super limited. These things sold out like hotcakes, but you can see all the detail, all the livery, all the decals, and this one is going to be super hard to find nowadays in this scale. But as you can see right here, this is the 761 of 700 produced worldwide. So if you were super lucky to get one of these, I commend you. Display it with pride because it's not often that you get to see a Z32 in a 18 scale. Coming in at number 7, we have another AUTOART unit, and this one is going to be this fantastic Midnight Purple 3 R34. This is an absolutely stunning color, and to see AUTOART be able to get this color as accurate as possible to the one in real life is actually pretty amazing. AUTOART has released R34 casts before. They also released a plethora of color variations for this one as well, including Bayside blue, white, and black. Trunk details, interior details, and all this engine detail. Check that out, guys. So AUTOART dominating the fully open diecast market. Coming in at number 6 is going to be another ignition model, but this one is not a Honda. This one is a Nissan SKYLINE R33 400R. Now, Ignition coming out with the first 18 scale version of this setup, part of their new tooling. They also came out in a variety of colors. Here we have it in red, but as you can see, all the 400R goodness, loving the details, the stance, the wheels, the front bumper, everything is here. And super exciting times for R33 fans. Super nice to see some love and support for the R33. With the rising price of 400Rs these days, if you're a fan of the R33, this is definitely one to add to your arsenal. Well, let's keep on going, guys. Let's keep rolling. Number 5, we have a brand new contender. This is a brand you are familiar with, but I don't know if a lot of people knew about this pre-order. This is the one model Honda Integra DC5 Type R with all the Mugen bits and with Beams Racing livery. This Integra looks freaking awesome. I absolutely love this model. It's got the Mugen front bumper, all the graphics, all the decals. It's got your Mugen wheels here. Check out that lowered stance. And these were super limited. And once they released and made the announcement, these things flew off the shelf. So keep in mind, they made only 300 of these worldwide. But absolutely amazing when it comes to the interior of this thing. Resin model, does not open, but looks absolutely beautiful just sitting on the shelf, especially in a nice display case. Number 4, we have another new brand contender. These guys finally coming back to 18 scale. This is the Inno Models 18 Liberty Walk Nissan Skyline with the awesome retro livery Hoshino edition. Inno Models finally jumping back into the 18 scale game, as you can see right here. They used to make some 18 scales back in the day. They kind of stopped, but here they are. They're coming back. This is the one that's the yellow and white. You guys are probably familiar with the Tokyo Auto Salon version that's also red and black. This is just a spin-off of that, and it actually does exist in real life. But absolutely stunning details on this livery, the paint scheme, all the decals, even the interior, everything is on point. And guys, check out this base on this. It's got a nice black textured base with the yellow stitching to perfectly accent the model car. Number 3, we're almost there, guys. Number 3, also another one model unit, but this one is pretty awesome. This is the one model FD2 CIVIC Type R with this amazing spoon livery and also center drive. Some of you guys may be familiar with the other version that came out in previous years. Absolutely epic spoon version of an FD2. This also has the color changing wheels. Check out that diffuser. Check out the livery, the colors, the graphics. Guys, everything is here. And to complement everything, this awesome white base. These were limited to 299 pieces worldwide. Absolutely beautiful when displayed properly. You can see some of the details here on the inside. But if you are lucky enough to grab one of these and you're a fan of the FD2 Spoon Sports, this is probably the pinnacle of ones to get. And here we are at number 2, guys. Number 2, a brand that does not get talked about a lot. Here is the Makeup Idea Toyota GR Supra with some awesome 3000 GT TRD tidbits. Makeup is something that I have not done a lot of reviews on. The sheer magnitude of its detail, presentation, just the way they do things overall really got me excited for this brand. I mean, I've always been a fan of the brand, but to just see them more and more, I definitely want to be able to share this with you guys as we move into 2023. As you can see, limited to 30 pieces. Here's the plaque from 2019. And check out this awesome base. This two-tone base looks freaking fantastic. This gray fabric. All the details are here, finish, all the TRD goodies. This brand, some of the makes and models that they're coming out with are definitely no joke and serious business when it comes to collector grade model cars. And coming in at number 1, and I'm going to guess that maybe none of you guys guessed this. This is a brand that I have never talked about on this channel up until today. We have the one, the only MOTORHELIX Nissan Skyline R34 Z-Tune in this fantastic orange metallic, kind of an off color. These are going to be die-cast metal. But not only do you get a die-cast metal car, you also get a 64 scale car with this set. But not only that, you also get some cool little additional tidbits such as a diffuser and this carbon fiber suitcase. But not only that, you get this amazing 18 scale engine holder and 18 scale RB26. So just when you thought you got everything, this is everything you got in the box. And you also get this little handout that details out the car, a little bit about the history also. This was a special edition release from MOTORHELIX during one of the diecast events overseas, but MOTORHELIX, fully licensed, bringing the game. They've come out with a few color variations for this as well. Really awesome to see this kind of detail, this kind of setup. But MOTORHELIX definitely bringing some competition to the game when it comes to the larger 18 scale model cars. And with all the exciting stuff that has been releasing from all these great brands, I can't wait to see what is in store for 2023. Well, there you have it, my top 10 2022 picks. But my question for you, was there anything missing that you thought was really awesome for 2022 in this scale? Let me know down in the comments section below. And if you want to see a couple of videos from this past year going over some of the 18 scale model cars, you can check out those videos in the next slide. Thank you guys for watching this year, and I'll see you in those videos or my next videos.